Good day, everyone who is watching this video. My name is Dr. D'Antoine Smith, and I have been gracious enough to be the guest speaker for the commencement ceremonies that have taken place for the class of 2020. First of all, I'd like to thank the superintendent and the principal for allowing me to bless you all with this talk and allowing me to congratulate the class of 2020. First and foremost, students, the class of 2020, the graduates, congratulate yourselves, pat yourselves on the back, give yourselves a round of applause wherever you're at right now. You guys have made a phenomenal feat. You guys have done something so wonderful and so great that no one else in this world could have possibly imagined. You guys have come through the coronavirus experience, and you guys have made it. You guys have graduated, so congratulate yourselves. And not only that, go to your parents, your loved ones, your community leaders, pastors, friends, and thank them. Thank everyone that has helped you get along this road, this journey, because if it wasn't for them and shaping and molding you to the people that you are today, you would not be here today. So they are a pivotal point in your lives, and I congratulate them and I thank them on your behalf as well. So just to give you a little introduction about myself, again, my name is Dr. D'Antoine Smith. I am a second-year internal medicine resident physician at the Magnolia Regional Health Center in Corinth, Mississippi. My parents are Danny and Sandra Smith. I was born and raised in Columbus, Mississippi, and I did graduate in the class of 2009. So without further ado, again, like I mentioned, you guys are a special class. You guys are phenomenal, and I want to give you guys a congratulation and a congratulatory speech that's going to set you guys up for victory and a victorious future ahead of time. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is coming out victorious in 2020 and beyond. Coming out victorious in 2020 and beyond. So if you take the first three letters, coming, C, out, O, victorious, V, it represents code. So we'll use the acronym CODE 2020. So as you guys know, you guys have experienced so many things with coronavirus coming up with this year. You guys did not have a regular commencement ceremony. You guys had a host of events that you guys were probably looking forward to that got canceled. But however, you guys are still victorious. You made it. You're graduates of Columbus High School. You made it. So this should be something you guys are proud of. So coming out victorious in 2020. Now I want to talk about three things with that. The first one is humility. And the second is perseverance. And then after that, I want to talk about victory. So you have to have humility, perseverance to get to your victory. So we all have a story. We all come from many different backgrounds. We've all come from many different experiences that have shaped and molded us to who we are today. And with that comes humility. It takes a humble and wise person to know where they have come from. Once upon a time, we didn't know how to turn a computer. Once upon a time, we did not know how to add or subtract. We needed teachers, we needed educators, we needed people who are ahead of us to teach us along the way, including myself. So we all have those experiences that we can take from. We have good experiences, and we have bad experiences. With bad experiences, you may say, well, this set me back. You may say the coronavirus set me back. I wasn't able to go to prom. I wasn't able to do this. I wasn't able to do X, Y, and Z. But a lot of times, I'm going to tell you, we can turn those bad things into good things. And so, you know, everyone wasn't able to experience this. I wasn't able to experience what you guys have experienced with the coronavirus. That's an experience that you guys will take forward with you for the rest of your life. That's an experience that you guys will actually be able to pass down to your children and your children's children. And you will be able to say that, hey, I was able to go through this. I was able to get through these times. And those times, we need to take on those times. We need to hold on to them and remain humble. Think about all the experiences that you have went through up until this point in time. You know, think about those things. Even moving forward into your beyond, into your 2020 and beyond, you need to think about what has made you get to this point in time, whether it be beyond in a future career as a physician or as a lawyer, as a doctor, whether it be a construction worker, a truck driver, or a hairdresser. You know, think about all the things that you have experienced that have brought you up to that point in time. And don't forget those things. A lot of times when we move past and we graduate, when we move forward, we forget about a lot of the people that have helped us along the way. We forget about a lot of the things, a lot of the experiences that may have even hurt us and allowed us to be more driven to get to where we are. just don't allow the road, even though it may be a little bit easier, and you see, hey, I graduated and I'm in college, or I graduated college, now I'm in my career field. Don't forget about those experiences. Those experiences, we need to hold on to them. Those experiences need to keep us humble, because at the swish of the finger, the snap of a finger, those experiences can, lead, and we can have, things like that taken away from us. So we need to keep those things in mind, and we need to also, think about not only what we have gone through, but think about what our parents, our grandparents, forefathers have gone through to get us up to this point in time. Our parents, they may have worked extremely, extremely hard. They may have broken their backs. They may have sweated to get us up to this point in time where we are. And we need to be humble enough to know that. We need to be have enough humility to know that our parents have went through these things, and by those things we were able to progress the family name. We were able to progress and move forward as a family into a career that is very honorable and respectable, not only to yourself but to your parents and to your family and your community. So as I mentioned before, thank those people for help shaping and molding you into the person that you are today, because again, without them, where would we be today? Where would you be today? Would you have graduated high school? Would you have made it to the next day? Things like that. And then in addition to that, think about all the, less fortunate people that, are around the world, the less fortunate people that their parents were able to be here today with them. They weren't able to move forward in life. Think about all those things and take it into consideration. Take a step back and think about it. When you're going through your everyday journey, take a second to think about that, and take a second to say, hey, I'm going to this class. I'm going to go to class, whether it be in college, whether it be a trade school or a technological school, whatever. I'm going to go to this class, and it's going to make me a better person. And the reason why I'm going to this class, the reason why I'm not skipping class, is because my parents paved the way for me to get to this point in time. I even endured to get to this point in time, and I'm not going to waste it, and not by taking the opportunity to go to class or to go to learn and to improve myself. So humility, as I mentioned, that's one thing that we have to remember, and we have to hold on to tight in order to move forward in this life. So coming out victorious in 2020, it takes humility. It takes a humble person. It takes a wise person. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is perseverance. It takes humility and perseverance. As you guys know, you guys have gone through rigorous trials and tribulations up to this point in time over the last semester that you guys probably didn't even second guess that you were going to have to experience. You may have thought that the coronavirus was going to be something that was out of the country, that was not going to affect the United States, and lo and behold, this has affected you on a personal level. You guys have to, take tests, things like that online. You weren't able to mingle with your friends and have the celebratory and conversations, all those different types of things to allow you to, say, hey, well, this is my last day in high school. You weren't able to have those things. So, perseverance. I say you all were able to come out. You all were able to move forward despite all those things, and you all were able to persevere. And in addition to that, with this coronavirus thing that's going on, you all were able to reach down and to reach down to your spirit and pick up something that you probably didn't even know was there. You were able to reach down and to gain that willpower and to know that, hey, if I can get through coronavirus, I can probably get through anything. Use that same willpower in going through your next step. Use that same willpower on this victorious journey. No matter if someone says, no, you can't do it, say, yes, I can. If someone says, no, you can't get that job, say, yes, I can. I've persevered through these things, and I've been able to be victorious. And not only that, on this perseverance route, know that you guys have been able to help people. You guys have been able to help your friends, your colleagues along the way as well, whether it be with teaching them, whether that be with helping them make wise decisions, or helping them not make a dumb decision. So, don't allow yourself to travel on this road, this victorious road alone. Grab a friend, grab a hold of someone that you hold near and dear and say, hey, I'm going to bring you along with me. I'm going to help you along the way. Or tag team and say, hey, I want to do this, you want to do that. We need to make sure that we keep each other on the same straight and narrow pathway, the victorious pathway. So we need to be humble. We need to persevere. And the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is being victorious. Once you have humility and perseverance, you will be victorious. You guys are victorious. You guys have graduated this year. That's something that you guys should be proud of. Not everyone in this world is able to graduate from high school. Not everyone is fortunate. It's something that is, very rigorous. Something that you guys have conquered. It's something that you guys have accomplished. So don't take that lightly. Moving forward in this victorious route is straight and narrow. It's not a wide road that everyone tends to travel. If it was a wide road, everyone would go down the road easily. It's a straight and narrow road. It takes hard, diligent work to keep on this straight and narrow road. So, and don't allow anyone to pull you from this straight and narrow road, whether that be friends, associates, family members, colleagues, whoever. Stay on this narrow road, and stay on this road so that you may be able to help someone else along the way. And not only that, do recognize that others are watching you. You have the younger generation, younger people that are coming up, they're watching you. You have an older generation who is watching you as well. Some people did not graduate from high school, as I mentioned, and they may be thinking about going back to either get their GED or to get a technical degree. They can use you as a willpower to help themselves out, to say, hey, if he can do it, he came from the same place I can. I watched him grow up. Or if she can do it, then I can do it as well. Keep in mind and know that. Just take a step back and know that you're in this not only just for yourself, but for your family, your community, and even your offspring later in life. Know all those things, that this victorious route, yes, it is for you, but at the same time, know that people are watching you. And then the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is on this victorious route, you can win every single time. Don't allow a failure of a course to allow you to be able to be kicked off of your career path. Don't allow a failure at one test to allow you to kick you off your route to your pathway. I say failure is never an option. The only way you fail yourself is if you give up and quit. That is the only way. Keep persevering, keep remaining humble, and keep on the straight and narrow pathway. So again, to you, class of 2020, Columbus High School graduates, I say congratulations to you, Code 2020, coming out victorious in 2020 and beyond. You guys have made it. You guys have conquered a great feat. This is something you guys should be proud of. Don't take it lightly. And I see greatness in your future. I see hard work and diligence, but at the end of the day, I see you becoming victorious in everything that you do. So have a great day, and don't forget where you come from, and continue to thank everyone that you have come across.